Hey everyone and welcome. All eyes on Tristan Lee, who is only 18 years old and making crazy improvements in his physique. He has been packing lots of lean muscle mass over the last few years. The only limiting factor as far as competitive bodybuilding is concerned in future is his height. Bradley has been pushing him hard in his workouts lately. William Bonac has started his progressive season now. Looking at Olympia pics of William, he wasn't off by any means. It was just that guys like Ramy and Hadi, who have better structure, also nailed it. His structure will always hold him back when he stands next to guys like Brendan Carey or Big Ramy, who are more aesthetic and wider. Shawn Roden climbing his way to 300 pounds, workout by workout and meal by meal. He is currently 280 pounds and training as heavy as possible. He is 45 now and his fans don't want to miss another year of him sitting out of Mr. Olympia. He certainly belongs up there. From Olympia debut in 1999 to final Olympia in 2020, Dexter Jackson competed in 3 different eras, beating guys like Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Phil Heath, and Shawn Roden. And the list goes on. But now it's time for Blade to sit back and enjoy all these chocolates and candies. Retirement done right.
Who do you got on this game?
I was hoping to be.
Y'all, this is so ridiculous. He has like 3 bags of candy and snacks and treats over here. Babe, what you got over there?
Let's see.
Look at this. That's your fault, Soraya. He got, just Rolly, you need to come help him eat some of this candy, Rolly.
Here we go. You got Snickers candy bar?
Yeah, didn't you find out about those in Australia?
Years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Iain isn't messing around with his diet and training post-Olympia. This guy has been staying in exceptional shape and making great improvements as well. Chris Bumstead has stated countless times that Iain is the most dedicated bodybuilder he has ever seen. Hunter Labrada didn't rebound hard at all after Olympia. He's up only 10 pounds since Mr. Olympia and he already has a show in sight in the middle of this year.
Have a pretty good idea of the show, but we have a for sure time frame. That's like middle of June to middle of July. So make an announcement sooner than later about the actual show.
This latest physique of Hunter is 262 pounds. He claims to be injury-free and fresh to kickstart the best offseason till date. Jod De La Rosa made the right call of not trying to qualify for Mr. Olympia 2020 after 3rd place at New York Pro.
The biggest reason why I didn't participate in the Mr. O this year is because I stopped competing. I was so unsure of what was going to happen with COVID. I wasn't sure if the Olympia was even going to happen, so I decided to pull the plug and just try and get bigger for next year.
The plan of getting big has been paying off very well till now. He looks really big in his recent arms training footage. Charles Griffin has been changing very fast. Growing into the show is what he's planning to do. Recent updates show that he is growing as well as getting lean for the last few weeks or so. The 4 weeks post-Olympia update of Shawn Clarida shows he will be packing even more size on this 5'2" frame. He is already up 18 pounds from stage weight and training intensity is back to its peak. Shawn also released some pictures from the morning of prejudging before carbing up and drinking water, in which he looks really insane. Some recent shots released by Bryan Jones are enough to tell you that classic physique will be dominated by tall guys in the future. Just look at the frame of Chris and Bryan Jones and compare it to the former 2 times classic physique champion Bryan Enjoying. Jones is a legit threat to the title provided he keeps his head down and do all the necessary stuff. Sadil has been looking very good lately, making serious gains in his back department. He has to return in classic physique, so he realizes how stiff the competition is now. If you remember, Sadil got a lot of hate back in first ever Classic Olympia in 2016 when he placed 3rd, which a lot of people thought he didn't deserve. He dropped to 7th in 2017, and the way Classic is looking right now, even cracking top 8 looks tough for him. And your first classic physique champion ever, Danny Hester, isn't competing anymore. Keep in mind, Danny is over 50 years old now, and he's still one of the most fittest men on planet Earth. After a successful appearance at Classic Olympia, D'Iain is slowly progressing into his off-season while keeping things very tidy. No one had him on the radar to crack top 10 until he showed up like this on stage and got career's best 8th place. And ending this video with the latest training update from Good Vito, who is looking like a freak at the peak of his off-season. Give this guy a few more years and expect big things from him. If you like the video, please do subscribe the channel.